The enduring charm of farmhouse style lies in its authentic connection to history, with each weathered surface and worn edge telling a story of time and use. Architectural salvage, particularly windows, doors, and shutters, represents some of the most versatile and character-rich materials for creating that coveted farmhouse aesthetic in modern homes. These reclaimed elements bring instant heritage, texture, and visual interest to spaces that might otherwise feel new and lacking in the patina that makes country-inspired interiors so inviting and soul-warming.
Before we delve into our exploration, allow us to extend a warm welcome back to Amica Studio. For those joining us for the first time, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating insights into home and interior design inspiration.
Salvaged treasures to cozy farmhouse decor, repurposed windows, doors, and shutters ideas. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, repurposed architectural elements offer environmental benefits that align perfectly with the sustainable values often associated with farmhouse living. By rescuing and reinventing these materials, you're not only reducing waste and preserving craftsmanship that's increasingly rare in today's mass-produced world, but also bringing unique pieces into your home that simply cannot be replicated with new items. The imperfections, original hardware, and weathered finishes of salvaged windows, doors, and shutters carry authenticity that even the most skillful distressing techniques can't recreate on contemporary materials. As we explore creative ways to transform these architectural cast-offs into stunning focal points and functional additions to your home, you'll discover that farmhouse style is less about following specific design rules and more about embracing creativity, honoring craftsmanship, and finding beauty in imperfection. Whether you're working with a genuine century-old farmhouse or bringing rustic warmth to a suburban home, these projects offer accessible ways to infuse your spaces with character, history, and the cozy comfort that makes farmhouse style so universally appealing and timelessly relevant. 1. Vintage window frames, beautiful wall decor and functional upcycles. How to turn salvaged windows into stunning farmhouse wall decor. Antique window frames create instant architectural interest when mounted on plain walls, bringing dimension and farmhouse character to living rooms and hallways without major renovations. Many home decorators have discovered that these vintage finds make perfect farmhouse wall accents, with their weathered charm and built-in character impossible to replicate in mass-produced decor. The divided panes naturally create a grid pattern perfect for displaying seasonal botanicals, family photos, or vintage ephemera secured with simple clips or twine. Weathered white window frames particularly enhance neutral farmhouse color schemes, while original paint in faded blues or greens can introduce subtle color that feels authentically time-worn rather than trendy. Creative uses for vintage windows, DIY mirrors, photo displays and wall shelves. Transform old window frames into functional pieces by replacing glass panes with mirror inserts, creating dramatic wall mirrors that combine reflection with rustic farmhouse charm. Window frames with the glass intact can become unique photo displays when vintage images or botanical prints are mounted behind each pane, creating a gallery effect with built-in separation and structure. For added utility, attach deep wooden shelves below window frames to create wall-mounted display units perfect for showcasing farmhouse collectibles like ironstone pitchers, vintage books, or small potted herbs. Farmhouse wall styling with repurposed window decor. Layer salvaged window frames with other textural elements like woven baskets, dried wreaths, or simple linen curtain panels to create depth and visual interest in farmhouse wall arrangements. Position repurposed windows strategically above console tables or buffets where they can anchor a vignette of complementary items like vintage pottery, wooden candlesticks, or galvanized metal containers. Consider painting salvaged windows in chalk paint with light distressing for a soft, time-worn finish that blends seamlessly with other farmhouse elements while still preserving the character of the original wood and hardware. Two. Old doors, new life, rustic farmhouse projects that wow. Repurpose salvaged doors into statement headboards or sliding barn doors. Vintage doors with peeling paint and original hardware make spectacular headboards that anchor bedroom designs with authentic farmhouse character and impressive scale. It's no wonder that repurposed door projects have become staples in farmhouse renovation magazines and home improvement shows, with their dramatic presence and storytelling power. Install salvage doors on barn door hardware systems to create space-saving room dividers that add architectural interest while solving layout challenges in open-concept farmhouse renovations. Panel doors offer particularly rich texture and dimension, while those with glass inserts can separate spaces while maintaining light flow, perfect for farmhouse kitchens that need definition without losing their open, airy quality. DIY farmhouse entryways with repurposed wooden doors. Transform an old door into a complete entryway organization station by adding coat hooks, mail slots, and small shelves for keys and everyday essentials. Vintage doors make ideal foundations for mudroom benches when cut horizontally, with the upper portion mounted to the wall with hooks and the lower section forming the bench base and backrest. Add woven baskets beneath a door turn bench to maximize storage while maintaining the casual, collected look that defines genuine farmhouse style. creating rustic room dividers from vintage French doors. Pair multiple French doors on hinges to create folding screens that divide open-concept farmhouse spaces while maintaining the light, bright atmosphere essential to modern country living. Stand a single glass-paned French door in a corner with vintage botanical prints or family photos mounted behind the glass for a unique display that combines privacy with personalization. Consider leaving the original hardware and lock sets intact on repurposed door room dividers. These authentic details add character while honoring the history of these salvaged architectural elements. Three. Shutters reimagined, from curb appeal to cozy interior accents. Turn old shutters into cozy farmhouse wall accents and organizers. Mount vintage shutters vertically beside entryways or in kitchens to create unique organizational systems where mail, recipes, or family photos can be tucked between the slats. These versatile architectural pieces have become favorite finds among farmhouse enthusiasts who appreciate both their rustic charm and practical functionality in busy family homes. Painted shutters in weathered whites, soft blues, or faded greens bring instant farmhouse charm to blank walls while adding three-dimensional texture that flat decor items simply cannot provide. Transform shutters into practical farmhouse organizing solutions by adding small shelves between slats or attaching mason jars to the surface for holding everything from kitchen utensils to fresh-cut flowers. Decorative window shutters as rustic backdrops and wall art. Create instant architecture by mounting pairs of shutters on blank walls, mimicking windows and adding depth, shadow, and country character to builder-grade spaces. Layer shutters behind console tables or buffets as textural backdrops that provide vertical interest and a perfect foundation for displaying farmhouse accessories like ironstone pitchers, wooden dough bowls, or vintage scales. Consider hanging shutters horizontally above beds or sofas as unexpected headboard alternatives or wall art that brings subtle pattern through the repetition of slats while maintaining the simple, uncluttered aesthetic that defines modern farmhouse style. Farmhouse DIY projects using salvaged shutters for small spaces. Transform small shutters into practical tabletop decor by adding candle holders, small picture frames, or seasonal elements that can be changed throughout the year. Repurpose narrow plantation shutters as towel or blanket ladders in bathrooms or guest rooms, offering both storage and decorative appeal in a compact farmhouse-inspired package. Mount shutters to kitchen walls with added hooks for hanging mugs, cooking utensils, or herb bundles, combining practical storage with a rustic charm that makes farmhouse kitchens feel authentic and lived in. Four. Thrifted and found, where to source salvaged decor with character. Best places to find salvaged windows, doors, and shutters for DIY projects. Architectural salvage yards offer the richest selection of genuine period pieces with authentic hardware and patina, though prices typically reflect the growing popularity of farmhouse style and architectural reclamation. Savvy collectors often build relationships with local renovation contractors and demolition teams who can provide early access to architectural treasures before they reach retail outlets. Community online marketplaces frequently list salvaged building materials when homeowners complete renovations, often at more accessible price points than specialized dealers. Don't overlook demolition sites, rural auctions, and even curbside discards during neighborhood renovation seasons. Some of the most character-rich architectural salvage can be found for minimal investment through these unconventional sourcing methods. How to choose salvage pieces with the right vintage look for farmhouse decor. Examine potential salvage pieces for structural integrity, focusing on solid wood construction that can withstand repurposing rather than composite materials that may deteriorate when modified. Look for authentic period details like wavy glass, original hardware, or hand-planed surfaces that signal genuine age and craftsmanship rather than mass-produced replicas. Consider the patina and wear patterns, natural aging around handles, authentic paint wearing at edges, and genuine weathering tell the story of use that gives salvaged pieces their irreplaceable character and makes them perfect for authentic farmhouse style. Budget-friendly farmhouse style, decorating with thrifted antique materials. Embrace imperfections like missing glass, chipped paint, or incomplete hardware. These flaws often reduce prices while adding to the authentic character that makes farmhouse style feel genuine rather than contrived. Combine higher-priced statement salvage pieces with affordable complementary items like reproduction hardware, simple linen textiles, or basic ceramic accessories to stretch your farmhouse decorating budget. Focus your investment on visible architectural elements with maximum impact, like entry doors or large window frames, while saving on smaller accessory pieces that can be more easily replicated or sourced inexpensively. #5. Styling tips: blending repurposed elements into farmhouse interiors. Mix old and new: how to style salvage decor in modern farmhouse homes. Balance rough-hewn salvaged elements with clean-lined contemporary pieces to create modern farmhouse spaces that feel current rather than purely nostalgic or theme-driven. This thoughtful integration of old and new is what distinguishes today's most appealing farmhouse interiors from overly rustic country decor that can feel dated or contrived. Pair weathered window frames or distressed shutters with simple linen upholstery, minimalist lighting fixtures, or sleek kitchen appliances to achieve the perfect tension between old and new. Create deliberate contrast by positioning salvaged architectural elements against fresh white walls, polished concrete floors, or modern tile. These juxtapositions highlight the character of vintage pieces while firmly anchoring the design in present day. Layering vintage materials with cozy textures for a farmhouse look. Soften the hard edges of architectural salvage by introducing natural textiles like Belgian linen, grain sack fabrics, or simple cotton textiles in neutral tones that complement weathered wood and aged paint. Add depth through thoughtful layering of materials, perhaps placing a salvaged window above a reclaimed wood console, topped with a simple linen runner and ceramic vessels in creamy whites or clear glass. Incorporate natural elements like dried botanicals, woven baskets, or raw wood accessories to enhance the organic, collected feeling that makes farmhouse interiors feel harmonious rather than contrived or overly designed. Farmhouse vignettes, decorating with salvaged pieces in entryways, kitchens, and bedrooms. Create an inviting entryway vignette by combining a salvaged door turnbench with vintage hooks, simple baskets, and perhaps a repurposed window frame displaying a seasonal wreath or family photos. Transform kitchen walls with character by mounting old shutters alongside open shelving stocked with everyday essentials like white ironstone, wooden cutting boards, or clear glass storage containers. Style bedroom nightstands with salvaged window frames functioning as photo displays, paired with simple ceramic lamps, linen-covered books, and small potted plants for a farmhouse look that feels both personal and purposefully designed. Conclusion. The beauty of incorporating salvaged windows, doors, and shutters into farmhouse decor lies not just in their visual appeal, but in the stories and history they bring into contemporary homes. These architectural elements have witnessed decades, sometimes centuries, of daily life, and their continued presence in our living spaces creates a meaningful connection to craftsmanship, sustainability, and simpler times. By giving new purpose to materials that might otherwise be discarded, you're participating in a tradition of resourcefulness and creativity that's perfectly aligned with the authentic spirit of farmhouse living. What makes these repurposed elements so effective in creating farmhouse ambience is their genuine character, the subtle imperfections, evidence of handcraftsmanship, and signs of use that mass-produced decor simply cannot replicate. The wavy glass in an old window, the worn threshold of a farmhouse door, or the peeling paint on vintage shutters tells a visual story that resonates on a subconscious level, making spaces feel established, comfortable, and truly lived in rather than recently decorated. This authentic character creates the emotional connection that's at the heart of farmhouse style's enduring appeal. As you embark on your own salvage-inspired projects, remember that the most successful farmhouse interiors balance reverence for the past with functionality for present-day living. Allow these architectural treasures to bring character and warmth to your spaces while adapting them thoughtfully for contemporary life. Whether through small accent pieces or dramatic architectural statements, these salvaged elements will transform your home with sustainable style that honors history while creating new memories within your walls, the perfect expression of farmhouse living at its most authentic and meaningful.